If I had told you back in January that a non-legacy horror movie with no star power that was originally intended to premiere on Paramount's streaming platform would end up being one of the biggest box office hits of the year, outgrossing movies like Halloween Ends, Scream, and The Black Phone, you'd think I was crazy. About as crazy as everyone thinks Dr. Rose Cotter, an overworked but dedicated shrink played by Sosie Bacon, is in this year's genre darling, Smile. A hysterical woman has just been brought into the psych unit, with quite a tale to tell. According to her, she's cursed, tormented by invisible enemies. It looks like people, she says. Sometimes people you know. But it ain't people. How can you tell who's who, though? By the horrible smile on their face. An evil, mocking smile. The kind of smile that says, there's something wrong with them. The kicker is, the entity, we'll just call it Smiley from now on, eventually forces you to off yourself, and whoever witnesses that event, well, they're doomed to the same fate. And that's the predicament Rose now finds herself in. Smile is kind of like the tale of two movies for me. The first half borrows liberally from It Follows, both narratively and stylistically. Then around the halfway mark, the movie shifts its influences to Ringu. The first half of Smile has its moments. The opening in which Rose is first made aware of Smiley before witnessing the doomed girl's brutal demise, which sets Smiley's onslaught against her in motion, is pretty intense. There's a nicely effective moment involving a phone call between Rose and her home security provider that put a big smile on my face. Sure, it had been done before, but the execution from director Parker Finn was spot on. However, that gag gets repeated later on in the movie, and then repeated again. And then again. Finn creates an eerie atmosphere and a good amount of suspense, and Bacon does an excellent job of bringing Rose's breakdown to life. Eventually, the movie shifts into Ringu mode as Rose sets out to find answers. What is Smiley? How does it work? And how can it be beaten? All the while she's becoming more and more unhinged, alienating her fiancé and her sister, while swearing up and down to whoever will listen that she's not crazy. And you know what they say about people who keep telling you they're not crazy. They're crazy. The second half of Smile lost me. It was predictable and repetitive. You know during the opening moments of Smile exactly how it's going to end, or at least where it's going to end. And the road to that point just wasn't interesting for me. Again, it felt like a road I'd been down before, only this time the execution was lacking. There's no sense of urgency, no dread. We're coming down to crunch time here and the movie's just slogging along. The near 2-hour runtime is a bit excessive. What's worse is the sympathy I felt toward Rose during the first half is now long gone. She exploits her ex-cop boyfriend, played by Kyle Gallner, who still has feelings for her, so she can access police records. She even has him arrange an interview for her with a prison inmate who may have answers pertaining to Smiley. That can't be legal. And I get that your life is on the line and you gotta do what you gotta do to survive, but damn. Quit playing games with my heart. And because she's brought him into this, he's now in Smiley's crosshairs. No good deed, am I right? I actually wish they would have made it more obvious that she was using him, if not for information, but to save her own skin by passing the curse on to him. That would have added some depth to the character and provided a mean, but nice little twist. Finn attempts to give Rose depth via a traumatic childhood background, but to quote the Hulkster, doesn't work for me, brother. Smile is at least half a good movie, and I'm glad that it's done so well at the box office, aided by its brilliant viral marketing campaign that saw Smileys planted in the stands at sporting events. Smile's success at the box office, whether you like the film or not, is good for the genre, and if you're a genre fan, that should put a smile on your face. As far as the picture quality and sound quality are concerned, on this new 4K release from Paramount, I thought they both were fantastic. The image has a high level of depth and detail, and the audio is full-bodied, boomy, and crystal clear. I'd give both the picture quality and the sound quality on this release a 4.5 out of 5. As far as extras are concerned, first up we have Something's Wrong with Rose, Making Smile. It's 29 minutes and 7 seconds in length. It includes interviews with writer and director Parker Finn, producer Isaac Cosner, actors Caitlin Stacey, Sosie Bacon, and Kyle Gallner, producer Robert Salerno, and many more. They discuss the short film that was the genesis of Smile, expanding the short into a feature, the cast, the shooting locations, the themes of the film, and much more. Next we have Flies on the Wall Inside the Score. It's 8 minutes and 50 seconds in length. This isn't an interview with the composer, but a demo of the unorthodox methods that he used to create the otherworldly sounds that made up the Smile score. We have 11 minutes and 40 seconds of deleted scenes with optional commentary from Parker Finn. There's one deleted scene that includes a cool sequence inside a public bathroom, but it's part of a much longer party scene, and I can see why they cut it. Next we have Laura Hasn't Slept, the original short that was expanded to become Smile, with an introduction by the director, Parker Finn, and we get an audio commentary with Parker Finn. This is a very nice 4K UHD release for Smile from the folks over at Paramount. If you're a fan of Smile, then this release should be in your collection. Let me know your thoughts on Smile down in the comments section below. And while you're down there, let me know what your overall favorite horror movie was of this year. If you like this video, please leave it a thumbs up and share it on social media. If you're not following me on social media, those links are in the description. As always, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope everybody out there is having a great, safe, healthy, and happy holiday season. Take care, and until next time, peace. Thank you to all my patrons and channel members. I appreciate your generosity and support of my channel. Become a patron today and have a say in what content appears on my channel. Join me for monthly live streams and much more. Become a channel member today and get access to exclusive badges and emotes to use when I stream. Both those links are in the description. Say hello to the internet, Jeremy.
Hello to the internet.